All right. Can't hear. All right. Can you guys hear me? Do I need to go louder? They're saying, yeah, I need to go louder on the concourse. We need to go louder on the concourse. All right. Welcome to actually our first ever live taping on the podcast. Those of you joining at home at Epicenter Women's Sports Podcast on YouTube, we have some of your fire players coming up here today, which I'm really excited to have the conversation. We had brunch this morning, and you're in for a treat. So, without further ado, just so you know, we're going to have 4 of them come on, and at 6:10, we're going to have all of them come on. And so hopefully this stage is strong enough, and we're going to get going. So, let's get started, because you're not here to listen to me. You're here to listen to some of the legends in the game. All right. Woo! Let's first start up with the one and only number 10, Jackie Stiles, most iconic 2001 WNBA Rookie of the Year. Please. Miss Sophia Witherspoon, come on up here, leading scorer. All right, whoa. Let's bring on up Miss the one and only Sylvia Crowley, slam dunk winner. Oh, I'll make it up. We can do it. Boom. See, I'm almost tall. All right. And then let's bring it up. Coach Linda, come on up here. Coach and general manager. How are you? Yay! Please have a seat, yes. Well, look at the crowd. They are back, folks. We had a brunch this morning, and I don't think there was a dry eye in the room, and you're going to hear from them further because you all were talking about what Portland did for you. So I'm going to start here, and just a simple question. What's it like to be back in Portland?
Well, I can't stop smiling. I mean, I've got permagrin, so, we never got closure. We just found out that the team folded, and then now to be back and to see the excitement, and you guys deserve a team. Oh my gosh. There's not better WNBA fans in the country than right here. I mean, and I got to experience it personally. It is special, and you really can't put it into words until you experience it for yourself. So it was the most memorable time of my life running out with the Portland Fire jersey in front of you guys. So thank you so much.
Yay! Those of you at home can't see, but everyone's smiling like this right now. How about you? Take it away. This has been you said this morning you weren't sure if you're going to come back. What's it feel like to be back?
It's an awesome feeling to be back. I wasn't sure if I was going to come back, but I'm so glad that I did. Just meeting them, it's like we never lost a beat. Just being a part of the culture that we built here. Sisterhood, it means everything. So I'm so grateful that I came back. Thank you guys so much for coming out, supporting us, and supporting us over the years as well. Thank you.
Woo! You got a nice style there. Did you design that yourself?
Well, this is my old uniform, actually, and these used to be shorts that I've turned into a skirt. But to be back in Portland means the world to me. I lived here for 5 years, so I played for Portland Power in the ABL. And that league folded. I was distraught. It was on Christmas Eve, right? And so my life came full circle when I landed here for Portland Fire. There was 4 new franchises that year. My agent was like, Sylvia, they're going to invite you to training camp. And so I didn't get drafted, but I got here by way of training camp. Linda believed in me, believed in my skills. I made the team. But I got a chance to say at brunch earlier today, I don't have biological children. And so I've been very intentional about leaving a legacy. And when we found out that there was going to be a Portland team, we didn't know if it was going to be Portland Fire. They just said Portland, as you guys can recall, for a little while. So we're like, it's going to be Portland Fire. We're going to have Spot the Fire Dog. Is the logo going to be the same? And so when they announced that it was going to be called indeed Portland Fire, and then we started seeing Legacy Reignited. And for me, that meant the world, because when the team folded, we lost all of our photos, all of our videos were gone. So we have some teammates who do have children, and their children never saw them play, right? And so now when they reignited the team, it's like they started posting all of our videos, all of our photos, and it's really like our legacy has been reignited. And so prior to that, it made it seem like our memories were erased and we were dismissed, and everything that we went through as trailblazers was forgotten. And so now we feel like we are not forgotten. We have never felt more seen and appreciated than we do right now. Thank you. And I got a chance, I want to say thank you to Claire, who is the president of the team. She has been amazing and just welcomed us with open arms. But I got a chance to come out for a Sports Illustrated photo shoot, and I took it with the players, 3 of the players, and I got a chance to talk to them. And one of the players said, you know, it's all coming full circle. Like, we met some of the former players, and now, they had just got their uniforms, and they were starting their season. So it's just, I'm happy for them because they have their own identity with the logo being the rose and the fire. However, it's inclusive of us. And so whoever came up with the logo was brilliant, because to me, when I first saw it, what it said was that we are paying homage to the past, but creating more opportunities for the future.
And then you can see some of the highlights right over there. And you can see the OGs themselves. But Coach Linda, the players described you as a player's coach. She was also the coach and the general manager, so she did both. Woo, let's give her a round of applause for that. Linda, what's it like to be back here today, seeing all of this?
I mean, it's just amazing. This was an amazing place to be. I coached for 34, 35 years, and Portland was my very favorite place to be. We started something from scratch, and we saw it building, and we were so excited in the direction we were going. And then, when, like the girls said, when it ended, it was just devastating for all of us. And I know it was very devastating for many of you as well. But like Sylvia said, we've loved being here last night and today and being able to catch up. Some of us hadn't seen each other in over 25 years. And, when I walk up to one of the players, and I think that they're still 23, 24 years old, and they go, well, I actually have a daughter that old now. And I'm going, okay. And when I coached here, I had 2 grandchildren. One was 3 and one was 4 months. And now I have 5 grandchildren, and I just had my first great-grandchild yesterday. So it's kind of, it doesn't feel like we've been gone that long. It feels, everyone's made us feel so welcome and so like it's coming home. And that's kind of how I felt the last couple days.
Linda, earlier today we talked a lot about the environment, and that foundation was set by you. Did you ever imagine the culture that was set back in that day would be the foundation of what you see today? Listening to the players today probably almost brought tears to my eyes, because they talked about the culture that we developed in Portland those 3 years, and how the community was so involved with our team. And we really loved each other. I mean, it was just a great group of women that had a common cause to try to be as good as we could be, to try to win as many games as we could win. And I'm actually very humbled that they believe that we had that kind of culture. I thought we did at the time, but listening to the players today just kind of reinforced that and made me feel really special. Aww. I'm getting goosebumps listening to you. So you were at the home opener. where we sold out. All right, that's a record. And I got to stand behind you as they were naming the players' names, and you were talking about her earlier in the earlier days. They used actual fire instead of what you saw. But I saw you getting emotional, which made me emotional because I don't think we all understand the power of, like Jackie said, the fire coming back. In that moment, it was so special to watch you have that emotion. You said you're like a daddy's girl. You don't cry, but emotion got the best of you in opening night. Why was that?
Well, when we played, for some of you who were here who can recall, we had curtains that we dropped so that you couldn't see the upper part of the seats, right? And occasionally, if you travel to other teams, there were big WNBA blow-up balls that they would put in the seats to just fill the space so that our fans, so we wouldn't be consumed by this big arena. And so when I came back for the season opener, I saw people with their backs against the wall at the very top. And it blew my mind that we had a sold out, they announced it during the game, it was a sold out crowd. And it just was unbelievable to me. I was telling her that Linda used to give us a stack of tickets, and we got so little money for our per diem that the only place we could eat was at the food court, right? So we would go to the food court for our pregame meal, and Linda would say, hey, take these stack of tickets and give them out for our TV game so we can make it look like it's full of people, right? And I literally would be at the mall saying, hey, would you like to come to a Portland Fire game? And people were acting like I was passing out perfume samples. They were like, no, thank you. And I was like, but it's free. It's for a WNBA game. It's going to be fun. They were like, no thanks. They were walking all the way around. So to see people at the home opener outside 2 hours before the game, they were tailgating, there was a hoop bus outside, music was playing, people were waiting to get in. To go from people not taking my tickets, like I couldn't give a ticket away, to it being a sold out crowd is the day that we all prayed for. And all of my teammates are here today, and it's amazing that we get to come here and witness it in person for ourselves. So thank you, Claire, thank you, Portland Fire.
Claire Hamill, everybody. All right, Sophia, you were the leading scorer. Like, just think about back then where every point mattered. And now you look and you see people are raising their hands being like, we were here in the beginning. You were part of the excitement that led to this foundation. What does that mean to you looking now? I mean, you know you haven't experienced the game yet, but you just look right here. People care. What does that mean coming back all these years later, knowing that you set that foundation for the Fire?
You know, when you're in the moment, you really don't think about it because it's that moment. But over the 20, 30 years coming back and just really just having a time to just really recollect on a lot of my life, to be able to just see you guys here today, it says a lot. We didn't just set the foundation, but like Seal said, it's a legacy that we've also established here. And so I don't have kids, biological kids, but I do. I'm a teacher. So for my students to watch this, and that's a legacy we try to build with them as well. It means a lot to me because I have a lot of daughters that are going to be watching this later on. To be able to see all of that and experience that and have them to experience that with us, it means a lot for you guys. And I said, thank you very much to you guys. Thank you.
That's so sweet. You can see they receive it. This is Portland, the epicenter of women's sports. All right. We've talked before, and you know, I was hearing from some of your teammates how you would get hit, even doing a layup. You got hit because people were like, "We got to stop you." So you think about all the resilience you had as a player, and then in the life after. What has wearing the Fire meant for you, and how it set you up to be resilient in life?
Well, you know, our greatest legacy is every human life we impact for the better, and you all made my life better. You guys touched me in ways that I'll never be able to give back, and I said, you know what, I cannot pay all the support back that they gave me, but I want to pay it forward. So if I can ever help any one of you here today, please contact me at JackieStyles.com. I'll do anything, because I would not be where I am. I would not have made it through the different adversities if it wasn't for the strength that you guys gave me. And so thank you so much for your support. And I just hope our current team appreciates what they get to do. You know, it's special. You guys make it that way.
So now that everybody has your email, but can you go deeper of like what did your time here build in you, where today, because we've talked a little bit about your journey, today you're like, Portland taught me this so that I could be who I am today?
Well, you know, I think my story is one of, if she can do it, you know, I'm 5'8". A lot of times I run camps now and I blend in as a camper. I mean, no one has ever said, you must play professional basketball. I don't fit the mold of a typical professional basketball player. But, you know, if young players can see that I did it, you know, being from a town of 600 people, then, you know, why can't they do it? You know, my story's relatable. And, you know, that's one of the best things, you know, now seeing kids, you know, truly believe in a dream. And I always say you can make yourself into anything you earn the right to be. The growth mindset, if you are passionate, if you have a dream and you believe in it and you work even when you don't feel like it, dreams do come true. So I hope people see that in my story.
Woo! You got some?
Yeah, Jackie's humble. Let me say this. Before there was a Caitlin Clark, there was Jackie Styles. And I really, as I watched Caitlin Clark play, I understood Jackie better, because the things that Caitlin Clark was going through, I said, I almost want to connect her with Jackie, because there's nobody in the world that understands what she's going through and the pressure and the weight that she carries on her shoulders more than Jackie Styles. I remember there were times where there were teams that were just in her position, like the guard. If you think about the guards that were in our league at that time, they were all trying to prove that they can stop her, that they can score on her. And I remember taking showers with Jackie, and she would have scratches on her, and she's bleeding from just the game, right? And so I just want to say, if we didn't do enough to support you, Jackie, because I can't even imagine what you went through. And so the strength and the courage that you had to endure that, and when I hear you speak at the brunch and on the bus, like it didn't break you, it made you stronger, and it made you an incredible person and an incredible speaker. So you have a story to share to the world. So embrace this moment, because you deserve it.
Oh, thank you so much. Seriously. I've been so blessed with an incredible coach. You know, a great leader takes you places you couldn't go on your own, and I could not have done any of this without her and my incredible teammates. And I can't say enough about how thankful I am for all of you and how fun this has been. It's like we've been together every day for the last 25 years. We've just had that kind of chemistry. And when you go through hard things together, it brings you closer. And, you know, we just have a bond that will forever be. And, you know, one thing that's so great about sports is the relationships and the lifelong friendships that you build through sports. And I'm just so grateful. And I'm on your team for life, I'll tell you that.
All right. What a beautiful moment we're witnessing. I'm like, oh. Okay, so quick rapid fire, and then we're going to bring up all your teammates. So, one word to describe Portland fans. Go. It's rapid fire, guys.
Passionate. Crazy.
Loyal.
Enthusiastic.
We're still waiting for you. Do, do, do.
She doesn't move fast.
I don't.
But it's going to be good when it comes.
Yes, it is. No, one word. Okay. Amazing.
Yeah! One place you remember eating at.
Jake's.
Rapid fire,
Red
guys.
Robin. Is it still there?
Red Robin.
Because it was open late, and we would go after games.
Tell that story again. Remember when you said you went to Red Robin?
Oh, Wendy's?
Yeah, Wendy's.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. Okay, so we didn't make a lot of money back in the day, but we would get $100 every day we traveled. And so we were actually in Phoenix, Arizona, and I didn't eat like right after the game, and I was hungry. And so we would never, though, order room service at the Ritz-Carlton. I mean, because that would be our whole per diem right there in one meal. And so I thought, our trainer would carry protein bars. So like, you know what, I'm just going to go grab a protein bar. And Sylvia and maybe one other teammate was there, and they were hungry too. And so we're like, okay, we're at a Ritz in Phoenix, I believe. And we didn't know that the Ritz didn't allow like taxis to come and pull up to the entrance. And so they go, hey, ladies, your car's here. And it's a limo, a stretch limo. And so the limo driver's like, well, where do you guys want to go? And we're like, well, we want to go to the Wendy's. And we actually ordered off the 99-cent menu on the express, the late night window. I mean, so needless to say, though, by taking a limo to Wendy's, it would have been cheaper to just order room service at the Ritz. But yeah.
I said McDonald's, it was Wendy's.
It was.
For me, Doris's Cafe. And they were a sponsor of our team. They used to have one of the concession stands here, but it was in Northeast Portland, the best soul food ever. So that was one of my favorite spots.
Love it. Did you?
A lot of times we cooked between Elisa and I. We cooked a lot, and so we saved a lot because we didn't want to spend a lot of money.
So we got the team chefs right now then. Yeah. All right, so you know what? I think this is a good time for us to bring up everybody. So let's get on up here. Round of applause for these four. We'll take the chairs back. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up, hold on, I got to call the name. We got to do the whole walk and get everybody ready, all right? So I'm going to start here. We're going to go first with Elisa because we just heard from her. She landed in Portland and she just left, so we're not going to start with her. Oh, they both left? They have to do interviews. All right, so we'll start this way. Demaya Wheatfall, let's come on up here. She's got her daughter with her. She signed as a free agent with the Portland Fire, then played here for 3 seasons. Coach, can you give her the mic? Demaya, what is it like for you to be back in Portland, Oregon at a Fire game after seeing the hype that we got for the whole opener and the win?
It is honestly a dream come true. I think the best thing that Portland did for me is it set the foundation for my 14-year career. And it was because of you all that I knew I could, I knew I would, and I did because of you. Thank you. I want this time to say thank you. Thank you.
All right, we're going to do something different. Your daughter's here. So let's talk about the fact that, I know Coach talked about you guys being 23 years old. The fact that you have a daughter here, you've got all your kids playing college basketball, but she gets to watch this. She gets to see you. What is this moment like for you?
Why do you want to make me emotional right now? As a mom, the one thing that you want is for your kids to know that they can dream big. And if they swing and work, they can do it. And as a professional athlete, my youngest only knows me as mom. She looks at me like, what? People know you? And today, she talked on the phone to her friends, and she was like, I'm wearing my jersey. It's got my mom's name on the back. And I almost cried. That is the moment that core memory activated. It is by far the most special moment that I get to share with my 10-year-old to let her know, mommy kind of was good like that. Yeah. And she's a volleyball player. She's not a basketball player, but she knows for a fact she can. She can. And I hope that she knows that I love you.
Aww. I love that. Our first pick ever. Thank you so much. All right. Kristen Focal, let's come on up here. She's not here? All right. LaQuanda Barksdale Quick. Yeah, hopefully I got that back. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. so you're back here. She was first ready to step on stage. Thank you so much. Can you talk about what it's like to be wearing that jersey today and being back here in Portland?
Oh, it feels amazing. It feels amazing to be recognized by the organization, to see all of these fans here. Very exciting. Very excited to reconnect with my teammates. We were talking about it earlier, how it feels like no time has really passed, but it's been 23, 24 years, so the connection is still there.
Isn't this beautiful? Look at all their faces. They're just taking pictures and everything. Thank you. All right, let's bring up Michelle. I'm going to just...
Marciniak.
You told me.
Okay.
Go ahead. You actually told me too, like 4 times how to say
It's
it. I was
okay.
like, I'm gonna get this wrong. But you're wearing the fire red. Show your glasses. You got some red glasses. You're on brand. What's it like to be back here? Because we talked this morning. It's a pretty special day for you.
Yeah, it's very special. You know, as I was flying in, I looked out and how green it was and how beautiful, and it brought back so many memories, especially of you, the fans. Again, you don't get a second chance. It's like to make that first impression, and this is your first impression. This was our first impression of you, and we're very thankful. We're very grateful. It was an amazing springboard onto all of our future careers. So I think we did a pretty good job, and a lot of us in our shoes did, but of just setting the tone so that we could bring a team back here to Portland. And I'm very grateful for the ownership group that stepped up and made this happen. Lisa and her family, very much so. And very thankful to Claire as the president and all of her staff for bringing us back, because this is where it started. It started with us. If it weren't for us, then you all wouldn't be standing here and have an opportunity to be cheering on the now Portland Fire.
I love that. Because of you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. The loudest one in the room? No. She's already looking at me. Please welcome number 11, Stacey Thomas, all-time leader in steals for the Portland Fire. All right, Stacey, loving the kicks. Tell me what it's like to be back, because you were already at one of our games.
Yep, I was here for the season opener. It was awesome. This is a beautiful city, by the way. I was a rookie my first year here, and just welcoming with open arms, to be able to compete in front of everybody was a blessing. It's amazing. My parents came in, got to see me play at the highest level, and just coming back here, seeing all you smiling faces, my teammates laughing, hugging it up, reconnecting is awesome. I'm like, can we stay longer? We do a little, we stay a little bit longer. But no, seriously, you guys have been great, and this is just like a moment that I'll probably never forget. And just thank you for being. I mean, you guys really, truly were like some of the greatest fans that we've had in the league. So, thank you.
Woo! All right, let's bring up 28 out of 32 games started consistently for the Portland Fire. Please welcome number 17, Vanessa Nygaard.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
All right, so because you had that walk up, but tell us what it's like to be back here. I mean, this morning at breakfast, the brunch, you could see the beam in your eyes. So please talk to everybody what it's like for you personally to be back here.
Well, basketball is, as a player, you play so many places and you go so many places, and in the WNBA I got an opportunity to play other places, but Portland was always my favorite place I ever played. The fans, the teammates, the coaches, I felt like I could really be myself here. It was so embracing of me as an individual, but also we just played with a lot of joy. And something I really felt was that the team belonged to the city here. And it belonged to the people of the city. And we just get the honor of representing it. And so I just love being here. I love the energy. I got to bring my family back and my kids. And it's just been so fantastic to be here and just to be with you all. And I see the old school Fire jerseys. It's awesome.
I love it. All right, thank you so much. So we're going to go back on the administrative side, and then we're going to end it with somebody who actually still lives here in Oregon. So let's bring up assistant coach Jessie Kenlaw, please. Come on up. One of you give her a... Yay. Okay, coach. What's it like? Look at all your young players. What's it like to be back with them and then in front of this audience right here?
Well,
today?
it's amazing to be here. I have worked with 5 different WNBA teams. Portland was my first. And this group of amazing young ladies, they were my first. We didn't know what we were doing. A lot of the times we had to figure it out. We did it together. And they never questioned anything. They worked hard, and they just did what they had to do. And I will never forget that. And I am so excited to be here and just see the growth. I saw the game the other night against New York, and I'm like, where were you guys when we were here? The arena was full. But I just like to say it's awesome to be here, and I'm very thankful, and I'll never forget this group of young ladies here.
Thank you, Jessie. All right, Sandy, let's bring you on up. Sandy Biller, she was on the business side, the title, Vice President of Business Affairs for the Fire. Sandy, what's it like to be back with these women on stage, seeing the original Fire jerseys?
Well, I actually think I sold season tickets to all of you back in 1999. I see a lot of familiar faces, and I love each and every one of you for supporting this team and for supporting the team that's about to play. We have always had the best fans here. We've always had very passionate people, and these guys really respected that and played their hearts out for you. I've been to all the games. I'm a season ticket holder. Happy to have this new team back, and they played just like these guys did, with passion and energy and love for each other. So the fire continues. It never went out. It was a slow burn for many years, and now it's burning hot again. Love you all. Thank you for all the support you've given both this team and the current team. And congratulations, this team that we have is going to be great someday.
Woo! All right, thank you. So we're going to end with one more person who actually still lives in the state of Oregon. Woo! Please welcome Jenny Moe! So Jenny, nobody wants to be behind you.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
But
God, get out of there.
I wanted to end with you because
I thought you forgot me, honestly.
No, I
was
did.
like,
I said we're going to end with the person who
kidding,
lives.
joke.
You forgot
Bad
where you
joke.
live?
No, I
Okay.
do. Almost. Baker City's a long ways away right now.
So let's talk about the fact that you've stayed and you know the impact. And standing here on this stage right now with all of your former teammates looking out, what does this moment mean to you right now?
This moment is huge, you guys. I came in with Jackie and Hugh in 2001. We had great leaders on our team, and all I can just always say is Oregonians love basketball. Like, I'm sorry. We just love, it's the weather. I don't know, there's nothing to do in the winter months, so we just go to the gym and we watch sports. So to get the WNBA team back here was so critical, and it's so exciting, and I can't wait to see, and the attendance numbers are speaking for themselves. So thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for coming out, and yeah, grown so much since I do remember the curtained upper stadium stair. Yeah, so thank you guys so much.
All right, so I'm gonna end with you, a call to action to all of our fans in Portland and Oregon to make sure they keep showing up. What is your call to action to everybody?
What is my call to action? Team meeting.
We need to huddle. Huddle, everybody coming in. Give me an F. Give me an I. Give me an R. Give me an E. What's that
So this energy, everything here is the call to action. Keep this up. Keep supporting sports in Portland and women's sports. I mean, this is so huge. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you. This is our first ever live taping. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Epicenter Women's Sports Podcast. Tune in, watch it live, subscribe. And let's give a huge come to the front. Come to the front. I want everybody to get pictures of them. Shorter ones in the front, folks. Let's go. Yes. And so I'm going to get off the stage. And let's give them a big round of applause. Give me an F. Give me an I. Give me an R. Give me an E. What's that spell? The original fire. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for everybody tuning in. They're going to be signing autographs right here, so you can line up. They are the OGs, and they are the reason we are here today. Thank you again. Goodbye, everybody online.